it bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Offense set on first down. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with the first down. See that maze in blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed running attacks.
I expect big, physical, huge linemen that don't like people, that are going to move them out of the way and do just this, what we did right here. Move the sticks, get first downs on the ground. That's who Michigan is.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Double right.
They'll give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season, or the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
The Wolverines get it past the sticks. This guy fits the bill, big, sturdy Michigan pocket passer.
And it's built on the ground, but I tell you what, when Michigan's had their best teams, they got to have that balance, right? They got to have a guy back there in the pocket that can go through the fake and then make the decision, get the ball out, and get some first downs.
Pulls and fires complete. Really confident throw and pass there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John DeVar, Elvis Grbac, and the guy I can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that thing.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right front. Nice job.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Touch pass on the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
And the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. To the air, it's Orji. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
I'll tell you what, after that big gainer on 3rd down, you might think about your quarterback running it again down here. It's hard to throw. They're close inside the 10-yard line. You've got to have some design QB runs or give him a run-pass option on the perimeter. See if he can punch it in after that big gainer.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Get it out on the screen.
huge play.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little,
he's going to take a shot right away. And that ball is home inside the 35. Touchdown, he broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
That is such a nice job by the receiver there in that trick play. Acting like he's going to block and then getting downfield. He was wide open, thinking to himself, just going to drop this, just going to drop this. All he had to do was catch it and run it in.
and I think people underestimate the timing of the movement, right? You got to hand the football off, get the toss back, and the quarterback now be in sync with the receiver, and he catches it, you're right, and then gets into the end zone like he's supposed to for the big-time play.
A first down for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly complete. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Awesome job on the by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and being blocks, even some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered to get to the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's back. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And that ball is picked up. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return. And it's small change from Pickett to the 43.
Sometimes the quarterback makes that zip bang. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge when it takes the top of the that time. He used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense line.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Maybe 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
The pitch. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He uncorks one deep. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Paul, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. I hope this coaching staff is going to be great.
Really good offensive line protection. You got to call attack the whole field. And you want to that underneath part, and then intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. 35 has got room. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll run play action. Looking for space to the left. Fires deep on the run. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They get to him as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. Hit the quarterback on first down completion.
Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this.
Anyone catch it? And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll snap it from the 36. They got a first down. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, gave the defender the business. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Those who stay will be champions, so said Bo Schembechler, and those who keep it on the ground churn out first downs.
Yeah, it's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality. It's going to be hard in practice all week. When you're at Michigan, it's going to be grind. It's going to be physical. That's who. And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be on the very run. Explosive plays, another explosive play. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays can't contain this offense.
Dangerously close to kicking that one out of bounds, but it made it into the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
the game. I feel like
Ball in the air, intercepted. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way.
this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback. Two interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job on set.
Got it behind the line. It's Edwards. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter. But you get the SEC against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Definitely extra juice. The best two conferences, the biggest conferences, Palmer. Everybody talks about these being the power brokers, deciding the future of college football. So, yes, it matters.
A lot of blue bloods in both conferences, David. You're right. I think it's something players are also very aware of, too, is having that conference pride, wanting to win this game, representing the rest of the teams in their conference.
On the double.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Right down the middle. Finds the tight end. And clears the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13.
That is going to drive this defense hard. A lot of DCs, they focus on quarterback. Focus on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for it.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
On the
Yeah, I mean,
set.
just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. I know it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on that 2nd down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. You want to come out and play the game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Ready, set.
5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. That's room for the quarterback to run. And a lot of receivers for the deep. Touchdown, Wolverine! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
It's just so nice to have a single player. Make plays for the old, make plays for the smart like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 5 teams duking it out right now, man, and check this out. Oregon is in trouble right now, and unless something drastic changes, we're looking at foie gras on the menu tonight in Eugene. They're trailing by 14 to Ohio State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this contested top 5 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Ready up.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, if you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Gotta start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. And Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Ready,
Now what
break.
they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13.
Cricket.
Looking to throw, it's back. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's team.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Now they're on a run on the return, but he already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now in the same thing.
On the ground, it's Edwards. He locked up and held on to bring him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance.
Ready?
A 3rd and long coming up here.
Jack.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that 1st down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the 1st down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
Splits the uprights from 56. And he's got 4 on board. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He almost kicked that thing out of bounds, but it made it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
And a big change. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about this 1st half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating that go-to guy and receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-2. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And he has taken it off the back. Touchdown, Michigan. With a lot of time left, there's a bit of distance right now between the score.
There it is. But it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week, you know what's coming in, what routes to wait for, and then you jump around and you think about it. You just go get it. And so it's so cute.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
Let's go.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Going up top on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hand. Didn't stick right away. It's a bit of a problem because of the defensive
In blue.
To the ground, but stop. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Finds space on the right. They get him down to this offensive setup. First and goal from the 9.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off.
Razor!
Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Green. A methodical drive as they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's involved so much, right? You see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is ball going? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy that will go up to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Boy, he was cutting that one close, wasn't he? Almost kicked it out of bounds, but it went into the end zone. It's a touchback. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He almost kicked that thing out of bounds, but it made it into the end zone first, and it'll be a touchback. Hey, Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And he's going to take it all away. Touchdown, Michigan!
They're doing a great job of coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then read the QB's eyes, break it on the football, catch it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
He almost kicked that thing out of bounds, but no penalty into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Moves! Black 24! Black 24!
Out of the gun, the inside give. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride. Stop and run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw the way that run.
To the air, it's back. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
On the ready.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25.
Green 25.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
Hey, young fella, 2 interceptions already? That's 3 or 4, 5, 6 games for some people. Hot start, catching the ball. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver. You might think about trying a different DB.
The give to the back. Open space at the 25. He's all the way down to the 3. Showing it all on that run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run. Hit down, almost scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
The Wolverines trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
Easy.
Trying to barge their way in. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the stopping has commenced. These guys wanted to make a statement. The statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds.
On the
Here
set.
comes the offense on 1st down.
Fire.
Use the play fake. Now the throw. And they get the sack right out of the gate.
This defense, they are tenacious. You've got guys up front that are athletic, that are so strong, and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Got it.
2nd down now after the sack.
Here we go.
To the air. It's back. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got it. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, the defense can't afford to give up too many big plays like that. That was a simple day one go route. A guy just running straight down the field. You need your DBs to get to that football and swat that thing away. You give up too many more of those, you don't got a shot at winning this game.
Ready.
From
set.
the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down.
Cricket.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down.
Ready up.
Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a grace, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on his defense. I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's out physical. You're hearing a lot of football, though. That's happening in this fight. They're just not getting the push they need all game long. Up front, have any success when they decide to run it.
Ready. Go.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and
42
DBs filling.
Spider.
You just can't do it better.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And they capitalize not only on